I want to walk you quickly through how to log into Canvas and then how to work within our specific class in Canvas. So even if you're pretty familiar with Canvas, you should hang on for a minute or two till we get to the part where we look at my specific layout in Canvas, which is a very simple and straightforward one. So you're at the MiraCosta page, you click on Online Ed, and you click here on Canvas. It creates an in-structure link. I highly recommend that you bookmark that. That should take you to a page, and you might be asked to log in before you do this, take you to a page that lists the courses you're enrolled in. We want to check out lit250. That's the course we're doing together. And you click on this, and you're going to see a very straightforward layout that for how I have the course set up. So I took a second there to switch us to the student view so you could see what it's going to look like from your perspective. I'm going to make the text a little smaller here so we can see the bigger picture a little better. When you log in, it's very straightforward. I've got a very simple page layout, very few options at this point. They'll expand later, but you're logging into the home page, and this is where you need to be, because as you work in this course, there's going to be a calendar that will list each deadline in the course. Our first deadline is Monday, August 21st, so that's the only deadline that shows up. But over the next week or two, you'll see more deadlines show up. Usually I'm 2 or 3 deadlines ahead in terms of what I'm posting in here. So you can work a little ahead, but I discourage that. Better to stay with us. Anyway, you click on this date, and it's going to take you to a list of everything that's due that day. And you can see here for Monday, we've got 3 to 4 hours worth of work due. It's 5 different tasks. Most of them are in the 45-minute to hour, but there's a 15-minute quiz. And you basically just work your way through each of these tasks. So when you click here, you'll typically find there's some kind of lecture or explanation, instructions on what you're to do, videos to watch. Again, I recommend viewing those, going out into the YouTube larger version to view those. And then there's usually a discussion that I ask you to contribute to, a very brief discussion. In this first one, for example, I'm asking you to give me a 30-second video intro of yourself. And then once you're done, you can follow these next buttons to go to the next assignment and keep working your way through. And you'll see again, they are lectures, usually followed by some brief discussion, task, or assignment. You can see I put a first sample in there. So that's where you're going to operate from. You're going to work from home. You're going to use the calendar option to get the assignment list, and then you'll work your way through the assignments one by one. And they're due by midnight of whatever that designated date is. So I encourage you to get into Canvas as soon as possible and get started. Our homepage will grow. You'll see me adding more and more things to it, like a course web page and all sorts of other resources. But for here at the beginning, we keep it simple, we keep it bare bones, so we can adjust to the course, get our bearings, and have a lot of success in the early days. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call, text, or email. See you in Canvas.